Hello and welcome to Powerbench. Today I'm going to be doing a cable review of these two Griffin charge and sync cables. One is micro USB and one is Lightning. These both came from Sainsbury's. One was £12 for the braided one, which was quite expensive, and £6 for the micro USB cable, which is not braided, but does have, apparently, a lifetime guarantee, so we'll look into the details of that. I thought these would be interesting to try because they're off the shelf, from a supermarket. You can just go in and buy them. And I thought I'd get a Lightning and a micro USB because it's useful to try one of each. They didn't have consistent styles, so of course one's braided and one's a normal cable. So let's have a look. So let's look at the micro USB cable first. It's 3 feet long, apparently. Engineered for long life, guaranteed for life. Nothing particularly exciting on the back. Lots of compatibility information, which presumably is anything with a micro USB port. Yep. Made in China. And this one appears to have 2 stickers on it, which is slightly disconcerting, but let's have a look. So in the box we have that's everything out of there. Using a dry location only, safety information. More safety information. Warranty policy. Very small print. Customer must retain proof of purchase, defects in material, back to base. Warranty policy for Australia, apparently. Good, that's reassuring. And a little plastic tray. So the cable itself doesn't actually show up well on screen, does it, being black? But fine. It's got a logo, which actually looks a lot like the DisplayPort logo, but the other way up. So, good work there, Griffin. There's a logo on the micro USB end as well, if you can enable that so you can see it. I should adjust the white balance slightly, it's better. The white balance brightness. There you go, so there's a logo on there. Classic, cheap, twisty metal tie. The cable itself, it feels reasonably thick. It's quite a stiff cable. There is some strain relief. That's moderately stiff. Kind of reminds me of old school headphones. Let's see if it'll focus on that. Sort of that old school headphones look to it. Let's try and leave it focused at a close distance for now. Standard looking USB, micro USB, standard looking USB A. On the whole, feels okay, looks okay. So let's do the test. I'm going to use that meter because it's got the wide array of ports on the back, and I'm going to use bench power supply method because it's the most reliable. So let's set the focus distance. So I'm going to do what I've done before, which is to plug in the little meter, set it to 2.1 amps, and then we will just turn the power supply up, and then calibrate for 5 volts at the plug. One of the nice things about using the bench power supply is the readout updates much more quickly than this meter does. 2.1 amps. Meter slightly lower than the power supply. Let's go with what the meter says just for consistency. So 4.95 volts. So let's dial up the voltage slightly. There you go, 5 volts, 2.08. There we go. So let's unplug that. Carefully replace the meter so we don't knock the dials. We can always retrim it as long as the voltage will change due to the voltage loss in the cable, and there'll be some, there always is, but the current remains constant, so that's not affected by cable. So if we do have to retrim it, it's not the end of the world. So I'm going to plug into the correct micro USB port. This one's got two, so this is the one for testing. This is actually to provide, as you can see, this one actually provides external power to this meter. So let's trim that back ever so slightly. 2.1 amps, 4.59 volts. So 0.4 volt lost, that's 4%. Just to double check the maths. 5 minus 4.59. Let me do that. Yeah, 4.59 is 0.41 volts. Divide that by 5, and then times that by no, that yeah, that is right. That's 8.2%. So good job, I was checking. Of course it is. What am I thinking? Yeah. So 8% loss. Which is okay. It's not brilliant, but it's not terrible either. It's quite a long. Well, it's only 3 feet long, isn't it? Yeah, that's not actually very good at all. 8% is pretty disappointing now that I think about it. Let's, just for the sake of comparison, so this is a Anchor power line cable, same length. .85, or 0.15 volt down, slightly low on current there, but 4.8, yeah, 4.85 volts. The fan's turned on, which does upset the readings ever so slightly. So yeah, the Griffin micro USB cable it's not the worst I've ever seen, but it's I'd say that's average. It's an average cable. The Anchor power line ones continue to be the best I've seen so far. So yeah, Griffin cable came from Sainsbury's, micro USB. It's okay, but apparently it comes with a lifetime warranty. So we'll see whether that. I hope we'll never have to see whether that is an issue. So let's move on to the lightning cable. This one's braided. It was a bit more expensive because of that, and the box style is different. This one opens at the side. So what have we got? Let's just that. Made for iPhone, iPad, etc. Big list for compatibility. It's compact and convenient apparently. 1 meter long. No mention of a guarantee on this one though. Same little plastic tray. A bit less paperwork in this one. 1 year back to base warranty. Again, conditions only apply to Australia. It's slightly bizarre, but okay. So it's a grey colour. What do we got? Slightly different kind of wrap. One that matches the colour of the braiding. So again, we've got Griffin branding on both plugs, a bit easy to see in the grey. Strain relief is not as good actually. There is some, but it's very stiff. Although on the lightning end it's a bit better actually. The whole plug is wobbly enough there, but on the USB end it feels very stiff. It's probably good enough, but the cable itself feels okay. It's all coiled up. Yeah, standard lightning. So let's go for the same process. We'll just double check for the sake of consistency. .1 volts, 2.1 amps, 5 volts. Tiny bit of variation, but that's sort of to be expected. Partly because I'm wiggling these cables around, it does alter things ever so slightly. So we'll plug that in. We'll plug into the lightning port. .63. So it's ever so slightly longer than the micro USB cable. Ever so slightly better for power loss. Rather than making an embarrassment of myself. 5 minus 4.63, 0.37 volts divided by 5 times by 100, 7.4%. So it is slightly better. Again, not dramatic enough to be amazing, but again it's not terrible. I'm going to say this is a pretty average cable, but it's not an awful one. Certainly to go out and buy, if you need one in a hurry, it's perfectly acceptable. If you need a cable and you're not in a rush, I would go and buy a pack of something else. The Anchor Powerline ones, which are £7 for 3, and they're brilliant. Yeah, it's okay. Nothing special. Thank you for watching. If you like the videos, please feel free to subscribe. If you don't like the videos, there's a website at powerbend.ch. I'll be putting up the summary of the reviews there, so if you don't want to watch the videos, you can just read about the reviews. If you have any questions, please ask in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.